Okay, so today we'll be doing a review of RMR 86. This is instant mold and mildew stain remover. I kind of debated whether or not to put this on the channel. I know we're a lawn and landscape channel and plant channel, but after debating about it, I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it because this can be used on decks and patios and porches, and that is an integral part of a landscape. However, I'm going to be using this product underneath the house. I've got a little mold problem that's developed over the past 12 months. Next spring, I'm having my AC replaced, and when they do that, they're going to put in a dehumidifier underneath there for me. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it up. And we're going to use this RMR 86. So this is a mold and stain remover. I'll show you some of the mildew stains underneath the house here in a minute. And then I'm going to come back in a few days later and spray it with this disinfectant cleaner and fungicide. So what this product does is supposed to prevent it from coming back. So this product, RMR 86, it is going to remove the stains. This product here, RMR 141, is going to prevent anything from growing back. Now, according to the label, you are supposed to wear gloves and safety goggles with this. It has a very strong smell of ammonia, and I will be in an enclosed space, in a crawl space underneath the house. So I'm also going to wear a respirator. And I've got those, I got this off of eBay. So there's my respirator here, and I just dropped my goggles. There's my goggles there. So I will have not safety glasses, but safety goggles. Completely enclose my eyes, and then I'll have the respirator on as well. I'm going to also put on, I've got it hung up over here, something to cover my clothes, because the product does smell like bleach. I'm afraid if I just wear regular clothes, I'm going to ruin them. So this is old rain gear. This is old Frog Togs. So Frog Togs is a spinoff of a company called Kapler. They're a local company. Kapler makes hazmat suits, and they started making these several years ago. This is a material that would almost feel like hazmat suit material, but they also make high grade fishing stuff as well. If you know me personally, I'm an avid fisherman. You can see I've got a few poles sitting over there, but they make these bibs that are much more comfortable. The jacket that goes with these bibs is in the truck. It's raining today, and so I grabbed it. But I'll be wearing the Frog Tog suit as well. So once I get suited up, I'll probably take a video so you can see how it looks. Alright, so I'm just going to be using a 1 gallon sprayer. You do not pre-mix this with water. So this is a gallon of product, and we're just going to pour the product right into the container here, or excuse me, right into the sprayer. Okay, so we're up under the house now. I just wanted to show you what we're going to be spraying. I don't even know if it's going to show up on film or not. I'm going to try to rub some off. It's not black mold or anything to, you know, it's toxic or gonna make anybody sick, but I do want to take care of it. So what happens is in the summertime, so I'm in Alabama, and it gets incredibly humid, and so condensation, 100% humidity, and it's a little bit cooler underneath the house than it is outside. So what happens is the moisture gets in here, it condensates on the ductwork. There's a little bit here on the wood. You can see it's not terrible, but it is something I want to address. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to spray this ductwork here and spray the wood, go ahead and treat it. And like I said, in the spring, I'm going to have a guy come in. He's going to put in a dehumidifier under here, and we're going to close off some of these vents and keep this a closed environment where we're sucking out the moisture instead of relying on that cross ventilation to come through there, and because that's what's causing a lot of the moisture up underneath here. And then once that happens, you can start to get some mold to grow. So we're going to spray, and then come back in the spring, put the dehumidifier in, lower the humidity level under here, and it should knock it out.
All right, I have my respirator on, so I'm going to try to pronunciate, and I, I hope you can hear me. I have to keep the respirator on right now. And if you're doing this in an enclosed space like this, please wear your respirator, because and make sure it's on securely. I actually had to stop about halfway through, crawl out from underneath the house, and adjust the respirator because it wasn't very snug on one of my cheeks, and I was starting to smell some of that vapor come through, and it was starting to get to me a little bit. But I just wanted to show you here. I left the spot. It works. Look here on the left. I left this unsprayed intentionally. And then over here on the right, you can see how much it cleaned it up. It just takes it right off. This is a really good product. I would recommend this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let this air out for 2 or 3 days. I've got to come back under here and spray the other product to keep it from coming back. I'll probably end up ordering some more of this remover. I need a little more. The main areas that I was having issues with is that is the main line coming from my AC unit outside, and then that feeds the rest of the house. And you can almost see directly above on the wood going down this ductwork, and on the ductwork this mold. You go 10 feet in the other direction, there's no mold. Okay. And this is also the lowest area of the house in terms of the crawl space. It might be 2.5, maybe over 2.5 feet tall right here. And then you get on the far end, you can't see across the end of the house down there. But on the far end, it's 4.5 feet. I can almost stand up down there. I can get on my feet and kind of squat like a catcher and walk around, if that makes any sense. I cannot do that on this end. So there was a couple of contributing factors to getting some of that mold on this end of the house, but not the other end of the house. But I think a lot of it's just the condensation off of the ductwork. But yeah, this product works. So we'll come back in a day or two and spray the other part.